Hi Harold, my name is Dave. First of all, I'd like to say hi, and I appreciate your videos. I watch your videos a lot, and I appreciate everything that you're doing for not only myself, but the hundreds of people out there every day that you're helping. Um, I'm making this video because I wanted to give you a little thought of the day, um, or let's, or as you would call it, maybe a quote of the day. But this is a good one that I live by, and that quote would be, everything happens for a reason. Now, to go along with that also is, out of every bad thing, something good comes out of it. These are two, they're kind of entwined and they go together, but these are two mottos that I basically live my life by. The main one is the first one. Everything happens for a reason. There's a reason why everything happens in life. A lot of people don't live their life by that motto, and they don't realize that basically everything happens for a reason. We have no choice over what happens in our lives. We are created by God. God created us many years ago. He knew about us before we were even born. He knew every hair on our head before we were even in our mother's womb. He knows everything that's going to happen to us from day one until the day that we die. And he knew that before we were even born. So that goes right along with the quote, everything happens for a reason. There's a reason why things happen to us. We don't know why. Sometimes we don't understand. But there's a reason why God did this to me. Most people will sit there and say, why did this happen to me? You know, I'm laying in this hospital bed. I just got in a bad car accident. I'm laying here with 2 broken legs, broken arms, and 3 broken ribs. And why is this happening to me? Why, God? Why did you do this to me? Why? Why would you do something like this? You say you're a loving God and you say that you love your people, then why would you do this to me? Or, dear God, I lost my job. I lost my home. I lost my family. Why did you do this to me? There's a reason why it happens. We don't know why, but it happens. Myself, I just lost my job. I got laid off, but I didn't let that bother me. I don't let things in life bother me. I don't get upset when something bad happens to me because I live my life motto as everything happens for a reason. I know that God did this to me for a reason. I know that he took me away from my job for a reason. And I don't know what that reason is yet. More than likely, he has something better for me. I kind of know why, because I'm a lot happier now. No, I don't have a job, but I'm actually happier now because I'm not stressed out anymore. I didn't like my job. I didn't like going to work. I hated to get up at 5 o'clock every morning, driving in half an hour down the freeway in freezing weather. I'm in Minnesota, so cold, snowy weather to go to work. I hated it. I didn't like my boss. I hated it. So there's a reason why God did this to me. That's number one right there. He took me out of something that I was not happy with. So I'm thankful for that, and I thank him every day for that. No, I don't have a lot of money right now. I'm trying to survive off of whatever I can, savings I have or whatever I can come up with for, make a few dollars here and there, but I'm happy. I'm not stressful. I can sleep in the morning. There's not the work stress on me. None of that. I'm happy. Um, I've also discovered, I've sent you a few messages and talked to you about it. I've discovered recently that I have Scheuermann's disease. I'm Davey Boy 70. I'm the one that messaged you about Scheuermann's disease. And I'd just like to say thank you for your advice and your help. And I'm going to file for disability next week. I'll keep in touch with you and I will let you know how that goes. And when I need your help, I will send you all the information that you need. I have your number, so I'll call you and let you know. But yes, God put this disease on me. It's a very excruciating disease. I also had x-rays done and found out that I have diffuse arthritis in my upper back. It's also known as Forestier's disease or dish disease. I have a degenerative discs disease, which is basically all part of this. Scheuermann's disease is all part of degenerative disc. With Scheuermann's disease, there is no cure for it. You have it, you were born with it, you have it all your life, and that's it. There's nothing that can be done for it. There's no miracle cure. There's surgeries that can be done. There's medicines that can be taken. I'm on 5 different medications right now from the doctor, prescribed by a doctor. The doctor's already told me, you need to go on disability. You need to not work anymore and go on disability and focus on getting yourself better and spend time working on exercising and taking medicine and eating right and doing all these things. Everything happens for a reason. God did this to me. He gave me this disease. It's something that God gave me. I can almost look at it as it's a gift. I don't know why. I have no idea why he gave it to me. Someday I'll figure that out. But there is a reason why he did this to me. And maybe it's someday he wants me to help somebody else that might have the diseases, or for me to use my positive attitude about this whole thing to help somebody else that might have some kind of a disease, or somebody else that might have some kind of a back problem. I don't know that yet. God did this to me for a reason. That's my quote, and that's the way that I live my life. Everything happens for a reason. Out of every bad thing, something good's going to come out of this. So out of my disease, out of my Scheuermann's disease, and me having to suffer, chronic back pain most of my days of, every day of my life now, a very large percentage of the day I'm suffering back pains, not able to sleep, maybe 2, 3, 4 hours a night, and having to get up again, and then go back to bed for another 2 or 3 hours, and then having to get up again. Having problems just doing normal daily routine things that I have to do to make it through the day. But out of all of this that seems bad, something good's going to come out of it. And most people don't realize that live their lives, that don't have God in their lives, think that all of those bad things are just going to keep on getting worse. And they think that they're at the very bottom and that they're never going to get back up to the top again. So, in conclusion, I thank you, Harold, for everything that you do, and I appreciate what you're doing, and I love you for all that you're doing for people out there. And hopefully that more people can watch your videos and get that positive attitude in life, that you or myself that have had God in our lives can get that. Everything happens for a reason.